I'm Tinny from minibulldesign, and today, if I can get these snowshoes on, I'm going to go do a little snowshoeing. These are supposed to be quick bindings, but I got to tell you, if these are the quick ones, I'd really hate to see the not so quick ones, because they're not that quick. But tis what it is. Do these look quick to you? They don't look quick to me. There. These are a set of Tubbs snowshoes, and I got to tell you, I'm surprised. They're holding me up much better than I expected. They are way better, twice as good as the last ones I had. Getting real good support with them. Breaking trail today. There's no trails out here, and ironically, since this is a second day of spring, I probably won't get enough snow so we can really establish any trails. So this is pretty much a one-shot thing. But the Maine woods is just a nice place to be this time of year. So let's just enjoy the view. Oh, it's pretty. Got a stick that's right at eye level right here. If you're walking through, it would poke you right in the eye, so I'm gonna bust that off. Last thing I need to do is wear an eye patch on the videos. Now for me, snowshoeing is fairly aerobic. You can see I'm having a hard time catching my breath. I'm almost 62, and it's a good workout. I'll go out here and walk around, probably go total travel time probably be a couple miles, stop a lot and rest. Just see what's going on in this piece of woods here. See if there's any deer tracks out there. And you never know, you usually run onto something that's unique. So, let's get going. There's white birch, all kinds of stuff there to start a fire with if you had to. That's really good fire starting material. Peel that off and it burns like wax paper. It's in the 20s today, and right now it's 11:02. Give you some idea what time of day it is. It's a nice time of year and a nice time of day to be outside enjoying the Maine woods. This would be a good day to build up a fire and roast some hot dogs. These harnesses may not be quick, but they offer pretty good control. They're comfortable and they stay put, so they don't unhook that fast, but I can live with that as long as they're comfortable, because I only take them off once, put them on once each time I use them. It's swampy around here. A little while ago this was flooded through here. We had a big rain and you could see the patches of water through the snow. So these trees don't have a lot to sink their feet into because it's soft underneath them. So sometimes if you get a windstorm, you'll lose a bunch of trees out in this swampy area. Good part of Maine is that way. A lot of it, they wait till right in the dead of winter when it's really cold for the swamps to freeze up. And then they go in on the ice and the frozen ground and harvest the timber. It's the only time of year when they actually can get the timber off of it, because in the summertime it's a bottomless pit swamp. And even then, in the wintertime, if there's a spring hole, you'll go right through and get stuck. Here's a yellow birch. Nice looking tree. All kinds of tinder on that. Look at that. Look at the tinder hanging on that. If you had to start a fire, this would be the place to do it. That's just like tissue paper. You light it and it just takes right off. It's got a little pitch in it too, so it really puts out some heat. More fallen trees. Here's a big old cedar right there. That's a good one. Fairly straight, good looking, not a lot of limbs on it. Had to be a good tree to cut, strip out, and make a cedar strip canoe out of. I used to do that for a living, but hard way to make a living. Wish I'd kept more pictures of it. I gotta make a detour here. I'm right in amongst a bunch of fallen trees, so I gotta go around. There we go. Once you get a good snowshoe path crunched down, it's a lot easier hiking the next time, because you're not breaking trail. You're walking on compressed snow. Cookies and milk. There's some deer track right there. Let's see. Two deer. One went on one side of the tree, one went on the other. There's a big clump of white maple. 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, all growing right out of one stump. Actually, there might be 2 more in the middle. Might even be 8 there. A bunch of them anyway. Cool. Go up on the top of them, spread them apart, and build a tree house up there. If I was a kid again. I did things like that when I was a kid. Not now. Wow, what do we got here? Looks like the deer were pawing for something here. Something. The snow is all Yeah, I think, see, one of them was laying there and they were pawing. Oh, there might be something else for a creature down in that hole. I'm not going down there to find out, but there's a story behind that. There's something down in there. I can see all kinds of tracks here. Might be a fox, I don't know. And that deer went right to there and then turned around. Huh. Well, I know where I am now because I got a landmark. That old truck. Old pickup truck, I think. What's left of it. So, I'm not too far from the other side of home. I think we track down through here. And I think we'll come to a swamp, which will lead us right out to the well house. Theoretically, if I can get around this clump of trees, get back on the trail. Yeah, it's a nice spot. It'd be a good spot to come in the summertime and pitch a hammock with 2 or 3 people. Good, fairly level spot, smooth ground, a lot of evergreen needles on the ground, not a lot of brush. There's the house right there. You can see it through the trees or not. But we're going to come right around to it here in just a moment. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm going into a real swamp here, but it's frozen. This is all swamp in the summertime. You probably remember the videos. I've taken a lot of pictures out here. It's real green and mossy. There's the pump house, the spring house. And there's the main house and the old woodshed, which is full of garden equipment, tractors and trailers and lumber and all kinds of stuff. A few burdock that the turkey harvest every year. And I can tell the water table is fairly high because you can see my well is running over. Beth's right in there. Shipping right now. There's the woodshed. So, I'm Tinny from minibulldesign. Get out and hike, take a friend, enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, try to have a really great day, and try to take some time out to have a little fun today. You deserve it. Bye-bye.